everybody. I just wanted to pop on because I haven't been on for a little bit. I've been busy running a 30-day clean eating program. Some of you may already be on it. Um, and it's going to be available in, what month are we in? June. It'll be available again in July. So if you missed it this month, don't worry, it's coming back. And oops. And yeah. So if you are on live, please say hello. Please, please, please say hello to me. And it's kind of midday, so it's not super early. Well, it is, and it's not super late. It's kind of a weird time. So if you're online, please say hello to me and tell me who you are and tell me where you're from. But I wanted to talk a little bit about my 3 favorite beverages that I enjoy on a daily basis. I change them around a little bit. I sometimes even drink them all in one day. And so I want to talk about pooping. I just did a Facebook Live with my clean eating challenge gals, and the focus of the week was about hydrating and the importance of hydrating. We all know that we need to drink more water. We all know we should be drinking 2 to 3 liters of water a day, and we don't. We don't do it. I do. I take a 1 liter Nalgene bottle with me pretty much everywhere. I have 3 of them. I have one at work, one at home, and one in my bag. So I'm always drinking water. It's so important. But I want to talk really about why it's really important to hydrate, but specifically for some of you that are not going number 2 every day. So, I mean, I'd love for you all to share if you don't go to the bathroom at least once a day, if not up to 3 times a day. If you're comfortable sharing that with me, you need to let me know whether or not you do, if you've got any issues with that. I'm going to tell you why it's important. I've been talking for 40 minutes, so I need to hydrate. Okay. So, in order to not fall under the category of being constipated, you need to be going to the bathroom at least once a day. And ideally first thing in the morning, because if you are sleeping 8-ish hours a night, that waste is sitting in your body for that entire time. Mind you, your body it's doing its thing, it's digesting its food, so it's working. But depending on your body, that shit's sitting in your body for that time, for a lot of that time. So it's really important that you're going first thing in the morning. And if you don't, it's easy to fix, I would say, but so here's the thing. If you are not going to the bathroom, number 2, on a regular basis, if you are not going every single day, then that waste is sitting within your body. So think about that. Waste sitting in your body up to, well, it depends on how long you end up going number 2 again. So it could be 8 hours, could be 6, could be 24, could be 48. And if that's the case, then you are building up a lot of toxicity in your body as a result of that. And so people with that much, that aren't going to the bathroom regularly have hormonal issues because they're not getting rid of things like the bad estrogen that we should be getting rid of. People who are constipated oftentimes has a low immune system and tend to get sick often because, again, the waste is sitting within their body. They're not getting rid of the waste. A lot of our digestive system, so if we are constipated, shows up in our skin. So if you do not have clear skin, vibrant and shiny in a good way, luscious skin, oftentimes the root cause of that is what's going on in our digestive system. And so if we are constipated and not going to the bathroom on a regular basis, it could very much be connected to that. Just lots of different things. Extra weight gain, I mean, it's waste, right? Some people who tend to fix their digestion and are going to the bathroom more regularly, once that's been fixed, tend to lose weight as a result of that sort of thing. So that's why going to the bathroom at least once a day, if not up to 3 times a day, is so important for our overall health. So when we are talking about water and getting our 2 to 3 liters of water a day, then you can understand why that's all connected. So definitely let me know if you maintain drinking those 2 to 3 liters of water a day or not. A lot of people are like, oh, I just don't like the taste of water. Well, there's some ways I will show you to fix that up. The other thing, though, about hydration is that sometimes dehydration, when we are dehydrated, we feel unfocused. We may have anxiety or symptoms of depression. Fatigue and things like that are pretty predominant in somebody who is dehydrated. So if you are finding at work that you're not concentrating enough, and you just feel all over the place, you're very unfocused and things like that, you can really just sit back and think, shit, have I had my water today? Have I been drinking my water today? And coffee doesn't count, right? I'm starting a movement with people that I work with. A lot of men and women that I work with that drink up to 8 cups of coffee a day, up to 8 cups of coffee a day. And so the thing is that drinking your first cup of coffee, it definitely helps to keep you alert. I get that because I drink coffee myself. And sometimes when I go off coffee and I drink my coffee for the first time, I'm just like, I feel like I conquered the world. But when you're drinking more than a cup of coffee a day, you're no longer going to be as focused because caffeine is just, it's actually disruptive to your system, but it's also extremely dehydrating. So we can't count coffee as our water intake. And in fact, when we're drinking coffee, especially me, when I drink coffee, I'm also drinking water at the same time because I know that I need to replenish my body. And many of you who drink coffee might stop and think, wow, I'm really thirsty all of a sudden. And then you might reach for your water, you might not. So have you noticed that? Just any of you that are online right now, do you find that you are dehydrated after you drink coffee? I'm wondering if you are aware of that. So leave me a comment below. Let me know if you've noticed that before, that coffee leads to dehydration. The other thing that caffeine is good for, but not so good for. Good for, a lot of you may notice that when you drink coffee, you have to go to the bathroom. So number 2, and maybe number 1 too as well, because it's a diuretic. So it's not a good thing to rely on coffee as your source to help you go number 2, because your body will get used to using caffeine as a way to go number 2, and that's not good. So thankfully for myself, even though I drink coffee, the first thing that I do is I drink water. And I'm going to show you the 3 cleansing drinks that I drink first thing in the morning. And so my body is used to, like, sometimes when I wake up first thing in the morning and I'm up pretty early, I automatically have to go to the bathroom. My body wakes up and I have to go number 2. I'm so lucky. But what a great way to feel. Like, I can't imagine if you are constipated, how heavy that must feel for you. That cannot feel good. It can't feel good, because every once in a while, of course, I get constipated too. I eat too much fat sometimes that does that. But yeah, it's just I want you to feel better. And by hydrating, you're going to do that, but not relying on coffee as a way to get there, because it will get used to drinking coffee, and we can't used to going to the bathroom by drinking coffee, and that's not good. Because having coffee first thing in the morning when you haven't hydrated yourself is not going to help your situation. So there are three cleansing drinks that I drink first thing when I get up, and I drink. So this is a pretty tall glass of water. So I drink two of these in the morning before I go to work. And then I drink, I have 1 liter Nalgene bottles. So pick up a 1 liter Nalgene bottle and use that as your marker of how much you're going to drink in a day. So the first one that I do is really simple, and you've heard this probably before, is water with a squeeze of lemon. So it has to be fresh lemon. It can't be the stuff that's already been squeezed and it's in a bottle. That is not lemon juice. If you look at the ingredients, you're going to find that there's a lot of preservatives in it, and it's not going to have the same impact on your body as a fresh lemon would. So I start with a half and into the water. I myself actually do a whole lemon, but start with half and maybe even less. You can even quarter that with about 2 cups of water, which is what I drink. 2 cups of room temperature filtered water. And that's cleansing drink number one. And the reason why lemons are really, really good is they're high in vitamin C. So from a cleansing perspective, vitamin C is great because it helps. It's loaded with antioxidants. So it helps to protect our cell walls, keep us younger and alive much longer. But vitamin C is great for the immune system, so it helps to boost the immune system. And actually, vitamin C is also really great in stimulating the digestive system, boosts our metabolism, and oftentimes just by drinking some vitamin C from a lemon will help you to go number two. So it's interesting. My husband has an orange every single day, and it's actually the orange that helps to stimulate his digestive system, which will then help him go to the bathroom. It's crazy, but he has ate an orange every every day for 15 years. Isn't that crazy? And he's 45. He does not look 45. He is in great shape. He is handsome as hell. But he's healthy and he doesn't look his age. And it's because of that boost of immune system, and he goes to the bathroom on a regular basis. The other drink that I drink, and sorry guys, can you hold on 1 second? I'm going to go grab the bottle for you. And I just spilt it. Not good. Okay, the other one that I do is, again, lemon juice, and it's called my chlorophyll lemonade. And all I use is Chlorofresh, which is chlorophyll. So chlorophyll is the pigmentation in plants, so green plants, hence why it's green. And so you don't have to use the lemon, but I find it's even more, it's like a double whammy. This is what it is. It does separate when you mix it together, but it's okay. It tastes so good. And I drink this in the morning, depends on the day. So again, high in vitamin C. High in vitamin C. And what is great for chlorophyll is that chlorophyll helps to purify the blood. We always forget about our blood, and it helps to purify it. It's also super detoxifying for the liver. So there is a slight taste to it, which I don't know. It doesn't bother me. That's why I put the lemon in. But it doesn't taste bad. Like it tastes super clean. I don't even know how to describe it. And all you need is a teaspoon. I put a little bit more. This is really great to drink in a sauna, by the way. And so that's another way. If you really like drinking green things, this is the way to go. And I just put a little bit in, and I drink that in the morning. So here's the thing. Lemons are not cheap. sometimes. So nowadays I've switched from drinking lemons in the morning, and I've switched to this baby, apple cider vinegar. Oh, so weird. Trying to organize this. So this is Bragg's or Bragg. It's probably the most popular apple cider vinegar. It's organic, raw, unfiltered, and it's with the mother. So the mother is basically, if you are familiar with kombucha, and if you've made kombucha, the mother is basically like the SCOBY that helps to ferment into kombucha. And actually, over processed kombucha is actually apple cider vinegar. That's why it's called this. So this is really, really cloudy because it's all got all the nutrients in it. It's full of probiotics, so it should be refrigerated after you open it. And so probiotics are so critical for our digestive health, which is also connected to our immune health. So if we've got really strong digestion, we're likely to have a very strong immune system. So if it's not, then if you get sick a lot, then you definitely want to work on your digestion to help boost your immune system. So this is a little harder to tolerate if you've never had it before. So I always recommend starting with a teaspoon in the same amount of water and working up till about a tablespoon. And I drink this in the morning. This is incredible. So incredible. I've even noticed how my skin has really changed since drinking apple cider vinegar in the morning. It's really brightened it up. And apple cider vinegar is so good for so many things. When I wash my hair, I put apple cider vinegar and water, diluted in water into my hair because it's cleansing on the scalp. It's really, really great if you have blemishes to put apple cider vinegar on that. So it's got like antifungal, antimicrobial, cleansing properties to it. And obviously full of probiotics and things like that. So that makes it really, really amazing. So those are 3 really great drinks to have first thing in the morning. 1, to cleanse your system, but 2, to really hydrate the body and to make sure that you are processing or eliminating properly every single morning, if not every single day. Really important, right? So yeah, let me know what you think. If you have tried drinking apple cider vinegar before, if you've tried chlorophyll or you've tried lemon juice, I really encourage you to give it a go and leave a comment below and let me know what you think. It's really just important to experiment and try new things, right? And see what works for you. This is a really large bottle of ACV. You can get smaller ones. So if you're a little worried about it, although this is really good in salad dressing. So if you don't like drinking it, just put in salad dressing. And then chlorophyll, this is probably the main chlorophyll that you'll find in most like natural food stores. And you can get smaller bottles than this. And this will really last you a very long time. And then of course, lemons, they're pretty common to find, right? But if you have any questions, just leave me a post below and I will answer this after the replay. Only problem with chlorophyll is if you spill it somewhere, it kind of stains. So you got to be careful with that, like I just did. It's not a good sitch. Okay, leave me some comments below. Let me know what you think. If you tried any of these 3 things, try them. And especially if you are not going number 2 regularly, these babies, especially the lemon and the apple cider vinegar with 2 to 3 liters of water per day is what is going to help you. It reduces toxicity. It's going to improve your immune system. It's going to increase your energy. Obviously, eliminating waste. We don't want that sitting. We don't want that shit in our body. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. See you soon. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Bye.